The toughest challenge of the year is underway for the Vikings. I don't know if we can win this one, but if we do, we'll continue our win streak of the regular season. It's been on till last year. This week, we face the Vikings in the bye week. Can we do it? Spoiler alert, I don't think we can. So let's talk about it.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name.
Alright, so I think off the bat we should talk about the toughest challenge we this week is going against the Vikings defense. Now, of course, our offense consists of a very weak O-line. We don't know who's going to be starting at left tackle. Will our new guy come in and be a good starter? Rumors flying around that we might be looking into a trade for Joe Thomas from the Browns. I don't know if we have enough talent to pull him in, but we can always just hope that we can pull something out with our O-line we have right now, with our boy Jake Long coming in, the former first overall pick, kind of like our boy Sam Bradford, and that worked out pretty well for us. And to plug in at left tackle, because I don't think Clemmings is cutting it at left tackle. He was a fine backup right tackle, but I think there's a reason Zimmer stopped playing him at left tackle in preseason. Left guard, we have our boy Alex Boone, which has probably been our most consistent lineman this year. Then we have Berger, who's just starting to get it going as a really, really good run blocking center. We have our boy Fusco at right guard, who's probably been our second worst lineman all year. You would really hope he'd done a lot better moving back to his natural position on the right side of the line, but that has yet to help him a whole lot. In the right tackle, Andre Smith went down. Even when he was healthy, he wasn't doing very well. And then Sergels has been played surprisingly pretty well. He's had a few false starts along the way, but as far as blocking goes, he's been doing a fine job. So that's good news there. Now, if by some chance, by some luck of the draw, Spielman can work his magic and maybe, I don't know, what type of price range? Because I know the Browns probably looking for draft picks or maybe publicity to get people to go to their games, get some fans. So a few possibilities. I know Joe Thomas, I'll look up his age right now is to see how old he is to kind of give a range to how much he'll probably have to give up. But I know he's been a veteran, so I'll look up his exact age in just a minute. But as far as value, I don't know if Adrian Peterson, what type of trade would that be? Adrian Peterson, injured Adrian Peterson for Joe Thomas right off the bat. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that'd be possible to have him fill in at left tackle, then put our new guy, Jake Long, in at right tackle? I don't know how that works yet. I just looked up. Joe Thomas is 31, so he's nearing the end of his career too. You might be able to squeeze 3 years out of that. But that or Adrian Peterson. Adrian hasn't done much. I think Joe Thomas is still one of the better left tackles in the league, despite his age. So I think he would give us a really, really nice boost at left tackle. Adrian Peterson. Now, as far as other talent we have, I don't think he's worth a first-round pick. But if we're really going to be aggressive, we would have to go 2 years in the future and give him that first-round pick. So the first-round pick of 2017 would be the one that we could, in theory, give to the Browns to get our boy Joe Thomas. I don't know if that's too high of a price range. I know Spielman really likes his picks, especially his first rounders. We could really imagine the Vikings without Harrison Smith, Anthony Barr, all those guys, even Teddy when he was in there. A lot of talent, first round picks. So it's hard to really think of the Vikings without them, especially Cordell Patterson starting to come around now. So lots of talent in the first round, but we have talent everywhere around, so maybe Spielman will be aggressive again, pull the trigger, who really knows. But on the likeliness of that, I'd give it a pretty unlikely, maybe a 30% chance of that happening. But after we got Jake Long that probably nullifies it a little bit, but more depth is needed because we had Sullivan go out, Phil Loholt, then so far during the regular season, Khalil and Andre Smith. It's really kind of insane as far as injuries building up. And I'm already feeling like I forgot someone, but I think that's all for linemen. So 4 injuries on O-line is huge. And they're all supposed to be started in the beginning of the year, so that really says a thing or two. So maybe picking up a second starting caliber lineman is probably needed, especially if we think we can make the push. Because it's the weakest part of our team, I'd say, is our O-line. That's pretty obvious. So our O-line against the Vikings D-line. Oh, Everson Griffin would have himself a day. And TJ Clemmings right now Jake Long, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Jake Long, would he be able to stop Everson Griffin? He would probably be able to contain him some, but I think Everson would still be able to get a couple sacks off of him, at least get good pressures and crash their pocket. Linval Joseph, our center, Berger, that could probably be a solid matchup. 2 big, bulky guys going at it. I think Joseph still wins though. And then Sharif Floyd, who will probably, not sure if he'll be healthy at this bye week, but I think at the Eagles he'll make that and probably play then. But Tom Johnson, Shamar Stephen, whoever he put, beats Brandon Fusco 9 out of 10 times because he's garbage. And then Jeremiah Searles and Ryan Robinson, or our boy Daniil Hunter, who's been a sensation after his rookie year. I think that's a tough one to expect Searles to win a lot. Sam Bradford in the Viking secondary. Oh, that'd be a good matchup actually. I really like the idea of Xavier Rhodes and Diggs. I presume Diggs will be healthy. He probably won't play during the bye week, but give him the week off. He'll be with the Eagles. So Cordell Patterson probably on Xavier Rhodes, Charles Johnson, Newman, and Thielen on Marlin. That'd be an interesting matchup around the board. Rudolph might be able to find some matchups. That's Sam Bradford's favorite target, I think, especially in the red zone. Really like to get the ball to his big man, Kyle Rudolph, the red zone reindeer. So I would expect for him to get lots of touches, test out my Kendricks in the middle, see if he can get matchups on Rudolph and Sendejo. That would be the ideal matchup. Move Rudolph out to the slot, man coverage, play action pass to Rudolph. That's the winning formula for the Vikings. Can they run the ball? I don't think they can. They get minor success. They haven't had a good game all year. They've had an alright game where they had about 80 yards. That's not going to cut it. We were built to be a run-first team. That was our philosophy coming into the year. With Teddy and Adrian, we're going to run the ball, do play actions off that, have Teddy be successful. But now it's been Sam Bradford slinging it around. So it really depends whether or not Sam can find enough weapons to get the ball out and make plays with guys like Stephon Diggs, find Thielen again. We have a lot of talent, lots of underrated talent on the wide receiver group. So I won't see any surprise if we can get a couple wins there. But of course, Mike Zimmer on that defense is phenomenal. So unfortunately, I don't see the Vikings coming up on this bye week, getting the W. Looks like our win streak will be going to the end this week. I don't see any way possible, really, we can get more points than the Vikings to beat them. So final score, I'd say the Vikings 21 and we only get 3. So yeah, the defense is just too strong for us to really compete with. Bradford might be able to get the ball down a little bit, might get a couple of field goal attempts out of Blair Walsh, and he might make it 1 of 3. I don't know what he's been kicking this year. But yeah, do you guys think the Vikings have, that we have any chance to beat the Vikings? I know they're too tough of a team. The reason they're 5-0, and I don't think we have enough firepower to beat them. So it looks like our win streak will come to an end here. You think we'll be able to fight it out and get into a close game, so we don't have a blowout on our bye week? Comment that down below. But otherwise, if you want to give the Vikings your prayers, because I don't know how Sam Bradford will survive a beatdown of guys the likes of Anthony Barr, Everson Griffin, Linval Joseph. That sandwich seems a little bit too vicious for our boy Sam Bradford, so I hope they can just pull the reins. Norv just puts Taylor Heineke, if he's healthy yet, or Sean Hill, which counts almost as just as scary to take the beatings, because we might as well just take the L on this one, boys. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and yeah, let's stay tuned and watch this bye week this given Sunday, I think. I don't know when it's playing on TV, but hopefully we don't get dominated too much at home. Oh yeah, we'll see you guys in the next JOZ Vikings video. See ya!